In a follow-up to a Speaker's Corner report you saw here earlier this week, we're talking more about rooming houses. Many say they've gone unregulated in Toronto for years. But starting next month, that will change. A look at the new rules and how they impact landlords and tenants. Earlier this week, we took you to East York, where we showed you 2 rooming houses operating illegally.
It's a very mixed bag, but mostly bad.
Frank Gazelle is on government assistance, rents a room in one of them.
It's a bedroom that I rent. I have a shared kitchen and shared bathroom with 2 other people, and I'm paying $9.80.
He complains about safety standards, but is afraid to speak out, knowing his home is operating illegally.
Legally, according to the government, this is just a single-family dwelling, which I found out when I registered to vote.
He's hopeful new city bylaws set to take effect next month give tenants like him more power. Under the current laws, rooming houses are not permitted in certain pockets of Toronto, like East York. But under the new rules,
they've been finally legalized in the areas of the city where they were not permitted under zoning.
But operators of all rooming houses must first meet a new set of requirements to obtain a license.
So the licensing bylaw is dealing with the structure, the rooming house structure.
Ensuring it meets fire codes and other property safety standards. The city also promising to step up enforcement to ensure compliance.
And so I think that empowers tenants and gives them a little bit more opportunity to deal with just the really basic things that the rest of us take for granted, like having running water or heat.
But Melissa Goldstein, a tenant advocate, has a concern.
Landlords who are afraid of all of the requirements will get scared and choose to get out of the rooming house business, and tenants will lose their housing and become homeless.
Like them or not, rooming houses, she says, provide homes to people like Frank who can't afford traditional housing.
So it means that either they live in the rooming house or they're homeless, and there's really no in between.
Goldstein says landlords concerned about the new licensing requirements should reach out for help.
The city is committed to working on finding ways for people to get licensed and to please stay in the business, because we really need you.
The new bylaw goes into effect March 31st. We have more details on citynews.ca. If you have an issue, story, or question you'd like us to look into, love to hear from you. Reach out to us by visiting the Speaker's Corner tab on the City News website. Pat Taney, City News.